morning. Day 28 something. Still at the resort. Head out, I don't know, soon. Need a little bit of water. Nice little place to eat up there. That's where you come in up. And then there's benches, everything here. That's where we're camping. There's some I think forest benches here. I'll give you a little intro when you arrive. And the toilets and bathrooms, toilets, is open 24/7. Really nice. There's toilet paper in there, soap, all the good stuff. And I see the sun is coming up. And I just puked out everything in my body, so I don't know what it is. Because it's not elevation, it can't be, just like we're not at elevation. And yes, you know, I don't know. It's a hangover from elevation, who knows. It's pretty rough though. When you can't hold food or drinks or anything down, it's it's a bit rough. But yeah. Alright, let's go up and see what Damn It Man is thinking if we are heading out right now. What we are. We should, because it's only gonna get hot from here. And it's like 7 something, I think. But it is getting warm very quickly. We get to like 20-25 degrees Celsius, was like, you know, 70, 80 plus degrees Fahrenheit in just a few hours. So at least this today we're gonna have the river. It's gonna help us cool us down a little bit. If this was the trail all the way to Canada, we'd be there in no time.
Oh man. Awesome, wouldn't it?
It would.
Nice and smooth.
Yep.
No rocks.
It's true.
I wouldn't have a rolled ankle.
And we got another trail magic, both at night and this morning. I'm telling you, today's gonna be rough. I think we hiked a little more than a mile. We found shade and we've been there for like an hour. I mean, hikers kept showing up, so we've been talking with hikers. We're gonna do another 0.7, which is absolutely ridiculously nothing. And then we hit the river, which we'll see if there's shade there, probably not, but at least we can get in the river and cool down. And then we gotta do a climb, a big one. Come down, and then we get to Mission Creek on the other side, which is where we're gonna be hiking in like a creek bed, kind of like this, all day long. But I think we're seriously considering finding some shade spot somewhere and just chill, I think, most of the day, maybe. And just sleep. And then hike out late afternoons, less tonight, and then do our miles tonight when it's colder. Because it is... Is this too hot? Even early day here. Like, it's manageable right now, but just climbing uphill is so hot. So we might do some siesta and hike at night. We'll see how it goes. The further we get up, the colder it's gonna be too, so that it's gonna help us. Oh shit.
They got enough sense to be some.
Oh shit. I don't know what I'm hiking through here, but I don't feel like I'm on any trail. What's going on here? Maybe up here? It looks better. Kind of looks like some kind of trail here. Yeah, I think it is. I think we found the trail. It's constantly changing out here. There's always cliffs down here from sand. It's straight drop off. It's about finding a way. And every year is different. We got 2 hikers there trying to get dry feet across. We'll see. Maybe. But we got the river. It is a very beautiful sight when you're out here in the heat. Oh, awesome.
Huh? Oh.
Started over. Yeah. You recording?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is what suffering in the desert looks like.
heard the saying last year. They said, you know, they all call it river crossing day. PlusOne call it Spaday. 80 degrees ain't so bad anymore.
Pretty good spot.
Very good spot. And we got some sunny sun in the background. Got the view.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's gonna cost you.
Hell yeah.
Damn it, man. Cogwheel.
Cartwheel.
Ayo.
Right now.
You came back.
Circle the wagon.
Yeah.
Back.
You like to do the extra miles up there. How was the trail up there? Well, the
I just found the creek bed.
just like a creek bed. Just the wrong creek.
I was a half mile up trail and I was like, oh, guess I should go turn around.
Awesome. Spa day is over. Now we gotta do what we're coming for.
Alright, just started, dude.
That's true. 5.8 miles, then we got another spa day. Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, different episode. Got Red Boy 2. The unit, you seen it?
Yeah.
I was watching that. I was on my plane ride.
Yeah.
It was, I could watch it. I was like, oh man.
Oh, all 10 episodes?
I watched 3.
Alright.
I started with Bass Stone.
Yeah.
Because that's why I want to grind the hardest. And just chill in the way. Although I gotta watch it before I go on the PCC.
That's true. We came from It doesn't feel as hot right now as I think it is. My clothes is almost dry again, but it's still a little cool from being in the water fully clothed. So yeah. Also the last hour or so we've been hiking from the water. It's probably the first hour in the last week I've had of walking where I didn't have any pain in my feet. So I think the water helped on my wound, and I cut it a bigger hole in my shoe this morning to give it at least leave off some of that pressure. I do however have rocks in my shoes now, so I should stop and get them out, but I'm just gonna hike a little bit more so they dry out a little bit more and it'll be easier to get out. It's because I was laying in the water and you know, sand and rocks, whatever comes in. So, but right now I can feel the little stones and stuff in my shoes constantly moving, which I think is a good sign. That it's worse if it hits like one spot and it's just sitting there for, you know, that might be a blister, but I don't think this is gonna be. So a little bit further, let them dry a little bit more, then I can get the shoes out and hopefully all will be good. But it's kind of nice hiking again for the first time with, at least if it's just for a bit, without any pain. I'm telling you, that boosts the morale a lot. Just had a break, I don't know what it is, hour, 2 hours. I got no energy left. Can't eat any of my snacks, and I don't know, we just gotta go. Do it anyway. Goes up and down today. It's going to be a very short day somehow. I have no energy, but sometimes that's just how it is. It's the heat. It's just too hot for me still to hike in. It's yeah, and I couldn't keep food down. But tried eating snacks and whatever. It's too hot to eat. A lot of people have that issue actually in the heat. It's really hard, but yeah. There's just no energy. Like my body is using everything it has to try to stay cold. Almost a little wind helps, but and I will say the morale is a little low 4 zeros with an Indian food, and like spending almost it's gonna be like a month just to get to Big Bear, which is like way less than the other years. It's a little depressing. But I mean, sometimes apparently that's the way to our monument this year. It's just a tough first month, and hopefully it gets better. Obviously, as I keep saying, the weight matters a huge thing. I have lost a ton, but still, either way, I am losing weight every day. So that's a very positive thing towards finding myself again and getting back in shape, changing my life for the better. I'm hoping that I might be more woo again soon, but that's just not always how it is on trail. But you gotta stay positive. Look for the little good things, like getting that river earlier was awesome. I might do it again when we get down there. We should push a few more miles, but I don't know if I have it in me today. We might only do like 7 or 8. It's just every mile I'm just dying. And it's the heat, and I felt a little feverish last night, this morning. So it's probably a million little things, which of course is not easy to hike through. But yeah, hopefully it should be a little colder the next few days. We do have, at least tomorrow, a lot of uphill. It's gonna be brutal, but the higher we get, the colder the temperature will be, and temperature is generally dropping the next few days. So hopefully that helps. Let's keep going. Damn it, man, come back up with me when I took a break. Well, he gave me a massive head start, and then did my best to stay ahead. And we almost hear the water down to the right. I need water. I love your videos, man. And we went into the river again. Again. And then we went what? A little like 50 meters up, and there was someone built a little dam. Let's not talk about it. It wasn't us. And it was just like this pool of water, no rocks in there. It's like a little hot spring almost. Absolutely awesome. So I think we soaked in there for an hour maybe. Short day, but we'll try to get up early tomorrow, and it's gonna be colder tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going up, so that helps. And then we're gonna do some climbing. Feeling a lot better now. We set up camp. We just had dinner, Dammit Man and me, and we got met up by Dream, a woman from Belgium. So she hiked what we did the last 2 days. She did in 1 day. That's also what I did last year, but we're taking care of PlusOne's foot. So it's getting better. I feel like I sliced off a big hole in my shoe, so that definitely helps. But yeah, just at dinner here. Sorry if I had minimal recording. It's been a tough day, and when the days are real tough, and you know you're battling to survive, it's hard to keep remembering getting the camera out. You're using all the energy to just keep going. But just came in there. We got Dammit Man, and then we got PlusOne, and we have really nice ground, so I can walk in bare feet, which often never happens. I think it's just because I weigh extra, there's a lot of pressure down on my feet. So hiking on rocks and bare feet, no thank you. That's also why I go into water, always carry my shoes. Yeah. I think that's it for tonight. Short day. The hair is wild, but pretty clean because we've been in the water multiple times. I had like half of my dinner. It was like a breakfast skillet, freeze-dried meal, potatoes, vegetables, meat, eggs, which is great. It just needs more ketchup. I had a few packages, but it wasn't enough. It's just, it felt dry. I don't know, just like, it needs some ketchup or something to spice this up. I ate like a third of it, and I think it's cold enough right now, so it's probably fine for tomorrow. So I'll see if I can eat it for breakfast. Because there's only like 500 something calories in that package, and I ate like maybe 200. I just couldn't get the food down. I haven't eaten anything all day. 50 grams, like 50 calories of snacks. But I remember today, I'm +1. I'm carrying chocolate milk powder. So I'm gonna make some of those. Might not be the most healthy thing, but it's calories, it's energy, it'll get me going. So we're gonna use the old tricks. Good night.